Welcome back. Thanks for trailing along. In episode 2, we went through the ignition system. We've got spark now. Which means this episode is all about the fuel system. Today we're going to purge the fuel injectors, remove the fuel pump, drain the tank, if possible, hopefully drain the tank. I have no idea what's in there. And then replace the fuel pump. See what we can learn from the manual. Of course, I have our handy Chilton manual, but I've also picked up in PDF form the 280Z fuel injection manual, which is about 80 pages long, and it's available in physical form on eBay for about 40 bucks. But either way, I will put a link to that down below. Now, of course, the fuel tank is in the back. Of course. The fuel pump is located right in front of the tank, and there's also a fuel dampener. Since Electronic fires all 6 injectors at the same time, you need something to smooth out those pulses. And that is a mechanical dampener, basically a spring. There's 2 fuel lines here, one supply, one return. There's also a few evap lines, which we're going to ignore for the time being. Now, moving up to the front, our 2 fuel lines emerge here, supply and return. Filter is located up here. Some fire, we're ready for fuel, real fuel. I can hear those injectors clicking, so that part's working, but we will, of course, check that as well. We'll look at here. Someone's already worked at that. That is the, that's the filter line coming in. This is the filter, probably all junk. Ooh, I'm not even sure I want to see what's in there. That's the return line. So this should not be too difficult. We're not going to replace yet. The tank, although that tank does look new, is probably full of junk, and if it's liquid at all, it's a varnish pretty much. I haven't even looked at it, but this is easy enough. What we're going to do, we're going to put a fuel pump right here. According to the manual, this only needs like 35 pounds of pressure, and I think we'll start by flushing out these lines and seeing what's in there. Because luckily the regulator is, well shoot, the regulator's right there. Alright, so on the other side of this Mercedes project, which is a sore subject for me, because you can see that that motor is nearly ready to go in. But I look over here, and that's just the throwout bearing just hanging out. Rookie mistake. Behind the Mercedes, behind a chainsaw, behind several buckets of oil, is got a few things at our disposal here. One being this. Yep. Ooh, nice and toasty. This is a fuel pump for an Oldsmobile. GM fuel pump. I don't know what pressure they operate at. More than 35 probably. Just the sock for it. Yeah, need for that. Got the injection test kit. Alright, we've got her all here. Let's see all what we need. Probably got this from Rock Auto or something. Whoa, it's just my leads? Yeah, okay. Good. That's working. Let's take off the return line, which of course is dry. Excellent. Be a glass bottle. Don't let me forget, the front one is the pressure line. Oh, there's some gas in there. Hold on. Look at that. Smells very fruity. Wow, I was not expecting liquid gas out of the thing. Okay. Right there, get some wire and such. Alright, so when you're doing this, you want to make sure to use the solid quality connections. I mean, you've got fuel here, so you really don't want to mess this up and have this spark right next to fuel that you're guaranteed to spill. So, we use the highest quality secondhand speaker wire. White will be our positive. And this trick of bypassing the internal fuel system has done me good a number of times. In fact, you can just not use the fuel pump at all if you're looking for an old carbureted vehicle. If you're looking at that has a skunk fuel system. An old garden sprayer for like fertilizer or whatever. It pressurizes, got the pump handle. If you pump that, you should be able to get fuel into the bowl, and depending on the vehicle, maybe that's enough to get her up on the trailer for you. It's not the sound of a thing pumping. Of course, it gets caught in your foot. This thing actually in? It was. It's definitely inlet. Come on, buddy. This whole pump is designed to sit in fuel. That's exactly what we're gonna do. That's a lot. No, we can pump it right back in the tank. No biggie. Alright. Now, Autobest. Who even makes that? There we go. Progress has been made. That's a air hose fitting. Then we got this. Since my hands are thoroughly soaked in fuel. Whoa, fills that right up. That's fast. And that doesn't look good at all. Alright, that's what came out of her. I am surprised it's still liquid. But I want to pump the entire contents of this back into the tank. She's got some flow. Fuel pump's going to be over here. No one else does that. No one else. Dude. No way. Like, no way. There's the pump. That there. Okay, there's the, this even has new lines. I might have struck out. Because it does look like this has a new pump. There bees that pump. It's hard to... I have to get this all sorts of awry. There is a new pump right there. That is a brand new pump. Wow. We might have just lucked out here. Let's see what comes out of here. Unbelievable. I can't believe you only get that on Japanese cars. That seems pretty full. But she's a liquid. There's no way that's gonna burn. So it is super cool that, well, it's sort of a pain right now. Because now I gotta drain all of it. But it's super cool that this had apparently parked with a full tank of gas. Because if it was low, condensation would have built up, gas would have done its thing, and we likely would have varnish in here. A solid varnish, I think. So this is good. This is very good. Coming up in our next steps, I'm expecting to have to replace the fuel pump. But we'll see. So thank you, J.A. Pan, for the drain plug on that. Very nice of you. I mean, is fuel theft not a thing over there? Well, here's your chance to chime in. We got a whole bunch of this now. In a pickle bucket. Where do you even take that? It's a pickle bucket mixed with oil. So, oh my. Yeah, so what do I do with that? Stuff we gotta do. And remove this whole setup. That fuel pump does work. This vehicle has been a surprise 100% since I've got it here. I had spark. I wasn't expecting that. Just a surprise. So, I'm going to reset this back to factory normal. I'm going to see if I can't do something for the wiring on the pump there. That is not connected. I don't think. I mean, we'd hear it once we turn it on, but the wires are under there. We'll take a look here. There's something weird back here with these wires. I don't even know where that goes. Now if I turn the key on, that guy will light up for a few seconds. Camera hose in the way. Got a bunch of speaker wire here. I don't even know. So let's do copper is ground. Well, that be's the pump. Oh, and it is them two wires. Another day. Today working in the back of the Datsun. So I was looking at prices. O'Reilly AutoZone can sell me a pump for this thing for 150 bucks. Rock Auto, the usual suspects, for 30. It's going to take a while to get here. I think we can retrofit our spare pump and make it work. Could have avoided all this just by... Man. Look at that. Gloves turns out were unnecessary. Hair's just covered in it. My arm's just covered in it. I hosed my hair off. Alright, I hosed my hair off and hosed a little bit. Get some of that gas out of there. Mistakes were made. I spent much more hassle. Maybe it should be a lesson about doing things the right way. Not rigging things. Not jerry rigging Jimmy. I'm a Jimmy, so I can be Jimmy rigging. And doing them the right way. That should be a rule. Maybe rule number 6. Because it puts considerable effort to put the wrong pump in this thing. Improper pump. Come to find out, that pump has no head height, so it will not lift at all. I got the factory pump out, or the factory replaced the proper pump. I don't know if it's factory, but in fact, let's look at this thing real quick. This is a decently high quality pump. Look how shiny that is. It's the right pump. It even says it was made in the USA. So I got that thing out. I hit it with a spanner, and now it appears to pump. That's all she needed, was a good whack. Percussive maintenance. That should be one as well. I'm gonna be smarter today. Actual gloves. That pump, nice one. Screwdriver, that's all we need. Even the pump's too hot to touch. Looks like some fuel. Pop that off. Nice things are looking up. Or are they? Just dumped the rotten fuel all over it. Man, I've got bad fuel like everywhere now. down there in the back, all the way down here. I mean, I'm hardly a back far away from this whole thing lighting up. Looks like it's purging itself, or something. Getting all that gas off of there. Has to be the loudest fuel pump I've ever heard. But check this out. Got 3 cameras rolling here. Wonder if that's why we put pumps in the tank now. Neutral there. Yeah, not much for American feet. Look at that. Nice. Alright. We're going to put that back on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Trying to get her to kick down. It idles at $2 grand. We got oil. We even got charge. We got no fuel though. Rough. Thanks for watching. Next in this series, we're going to be getting this car ready for the road. Now there is a lot to do. Tires, brakes, all rubber. Safety, whatever. From the start of these series, I wanted to take this thing and let the ponies out to pasture. There's lots of videos on YouTube of 280s, 60s, 40s, and whichever. And I don't think any of them that I've seen have done a good job of showing the fun and the capability of this vehicle. So we're going to take her out. We're going to do top speed runs. We're going to take her to autocross. A fun time will be had. We need it all.